Okay.
Alright guys, so let's solve this very beautiful trigonometric equation. We are looking for the value of theta, the angle, right? So looking at this equation, the first thing we do is to get rid of this -3. We take it over to this other side of the equal sign, and this -3, when it goes over here, it becomes a +3. Okay, so that's what we start with. So we have 4 cos squared theta equals 3. Next, we get rid of 4. Okay, then we get rid of 4. How do we get rid of 4? We divide both sides by 4. So as you can see, 4 is multiplying cos squared theta. So to get rid of it, we need to divide both sides by that 4. Okay, so it can be cancelled out. So divide both sides by 4. So we have 4 cos squared theta divided by 4 equals 3 divided by 4. Then 4 cancels 4. Okay, here we have cos squared theta equals 3 all over 4. Then we go here. As noted, let me write it up here so that you can see it clearly. Equals 3 all over 4. So now we need to get rid of this square. And how do we normally get rid of square? We square root. So we take the square root of both sides. If we take the square root of both sides, we're going to be having something like this. Square root of cos squared theta equals square root of what? 3 all over 4. Then square is going to cancel square root. Then we have cos theta equals our square root of 3 is going to be square root of 3. And square root of 4 is going to be just 2. And remember, it has to be plus and minus. Okay, so theta is going to be the cos inverse of square root of 3 all over 2, of course, plus and minus. So theta is going to be 30 or -30. So those are the values of theta, but those are not the they are not the only values of theta. Okay, now we know that this actually cos that gave us this 30, and we know that which quadrant is cos positive and which quadrant is cos negative. All right, so according to this notation, all students take Coke. Cos is positive in the first quadrant and it is positive in the fourth quadrant. Okay, so it is negative in the second quadrant and negative in the in third quadrant. Okay, so we are going to be using that to solve the question. So if you go like this, it is positive in the first quadrant, so it's going to go somewhat like this. This is 30 here. Okay, and then it is positive again in the last quadrant, so it's going to go like this, and then you put a 30 here. If it's 30 here, then you can go all the way from positive x-axis all the way here. So this other angle is the other angle of theta, apart from this 30, and this goes from here. That's 90, 90, 90. This is already 30. This is going to be 60, so that's going to be 270 plus 60, which I believe should be 330. So yeah, the whole angle here is 330 degrees. So we notice that when theta is 30, it can as well be 330, because cos, which gives us this theta 30, is positive in the first quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. So the values of theta will be 30 and 330. But what if cos is also, what if theta is also negative? As you can see, it's also part of the solution. So we look at where theta is where cos is negative, and that's going to be in the second quadrant, all right, and also in the third quadrant. Okay, so in the second quadrant, it's going to go here. This is going to be 30, and then we calculate it from the positive x-axis, the other angle, and that's going to be, as you can see, it's on a straight line. So we have to remove it from 180 because angles on a straight line add up to 180. So this is going to be 150. So another value for theta is 150. And then in the third quadrant, like we said, it causes negative in the third quadrant. And then it's going to be like this, right here, 30 degrees. And then we calculate all the angles from the positive x-axis. It goes all the way. That's 180 plus 30. And 180 plus 30 is going to give us 210, I believe. That's going to give us 210. So this entire angle is 210. So all in all, the values of theta will be 30, can as well be 330, and then it can be 150, and then it can be what, 210. It is 30 and 330 when it is positive, and it's 150 and 210 when it is negative. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this class. Do share with your learning colleagues, and leave a comment and give a like. Until we meet again, thank you very much.